Hello dolls and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a review for you guys, and today's review is actually on my Subculture palette. I purchased this month. Let's go ahead and get started. When you open the palette does come with its own brush. So one of the brushes is a fluffy brush. This is what it looks like, and then the other side is a flat but also kind of fluffy brush. I guess this one's more for packing and the other one's for blending. I'm gonna go in with Mercury for the transition color, and I will show you guys as I pick that color up. So right away I do see fallout. Just really quickly, I can see that wherever I place the shadow at, it just gets like, it's hard to blend. You leave it there wherever you place it and it seems like it's just a streak of like chunky shadow just sitting there, and trying to blend it is a bit hard. It's just kind of harsh. I will continue to try to blend it, but for the most part it is really harsh to blend. I mean, from afar you can kind of see it and it looks nice, but see here where I placed it, it's just like chunky. It doesn't blend as smoothly as other shadows. I think I'm gonna go in with Roxy for my lid. Okay, so see, with the flat brush, it doesn't have that much fallout. You just pick it up and it packs on to your lid. I'm not gonna tap this. I'm just gonna pack it on my lid. And I'll do the same on the other side. And these are really pigmented. I don't know if you guys can see the color payoff there, but that is pretty pigmented. See, there's hardly any fallout on this one. I'm gonna go in between the lid color and the crease and try to blend it in. Now I'm gonna go in with the same pencil blending brush, and I'm gonna go into this color Fudge, and I'm gonna put that in between the crease and the lid. So picking some up. The same, hardly any fallout on that one, but you do see some of the shadow picking up. Just the same as that Mercury color, this Fudge color is just the same as far as leaving, well, as far as it blending, it blends the same way. It leaves chunks of the shadow here, and like it blends it nicely here, and then it'll leave like some more here and there. I'm gonna go in with this blending brush, which was the brush that I used for Mercury, and I'm gonna blend that Fudge color in between the lid and the crease out to see if maybe this one can blend it out nicer since it is bigger. And already I can see the color kind of like well, the Mercury color kind of just getting a bit muddy. Okay, clearly you can see that this one looks a little bit blended compared to this one. This one looks really dark. Going back in with my packing brush with that Roxy color, I'm going to pick up some more color again, and I'm just going to reapply it here to the lid area. This color does glide on really nicely compared to the others. Apply this color as a highlight. Wow. So I'm gonna go in with eyeliner and show you guys how the look looks with eyeliner. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I just feel like the colors are somewhat chalky and blotchy. No matter how much you try to blend them in, it is hard to blend, and aside from that, once you do blend it, it kind of looks muddy. Let me go ahead and add the eyeliner, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about it. I'm gonna go ahead and add some color to the bottom under my waterline and see how that looks. Okay, so tapping it into Roxy, I'm gonna apply this to the bottom of my waterline. also gonna go into Fudge again, and I'm gonna add this to the outer side, which would be over here. With the tiny crease brush, I'm gonna go into this color called Cube right here. With this one, there is absolutely no fallout, and it's hardly picking up any on the brush. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it's a chunky shadow, or maybe it needs to be applied wet. I'm not quite sure. Not even gonna tap this or dust this off. I'm just gonna apply it right to my eye, and there's absolutely like no color payoff. So I'm going back in, pick some up. It's the same, no color payoff. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's hardly any color payoff off of this cube color right here. I applied it to my inner corners and there's hardly any color there. So I'm just gonna leave it at that there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add some falsies, and then I will give you guys my final verdict on the Subculture palette. Alright, so I've already added some eyelashes, and I've also done my lips and added some highlight and blush. I'm gonna give my overall verdict on the Subculture palette. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Subculture palette. My opinion is that I would not spend full price on this palette. I am glad I bought it for the price I did because the colors are amazing. However, the blending on it was just what kind of made it a flop for me. Other than that, I feel like the fallout is also like a major thing, but totally not a deal breaker. However, like I did say, I wouldn't want to spend my money, my hard-earned money, on a palette that's just gonna, you know, go to waste like that, because when you pay for a high-end product, you kind of want it to be worth your money, you know? So again, the colors I did try out were somewhat blotchy, mostly the dark ones. That light color that I used, which is Roxy right here, that one blended out really nicely, and it hardly had any fallout. However, just by me tapping, you can kind of already see the dent it's made on some of these. Not necessarily saying I'm hitting pan, but come on, with one use it's already denting into the palette. Like I said, I wouldn't spend full price on this. If you guys want to try it out on your own and see what the fuss is, go for it. I'm glad I tried it out. So that's my verdict on the Subculture palette. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye.